Okay, so I basically went ahead and if you want to get started with this, the first thing you need to do, go into the Blue Sky Bio website. Let me just show you very quickly. You go onto their website and you click onto the software, and then you come here and you click on the download of the software. And whether you have a Mac or whether you have a PC, different versions, you could go ahead and basically download the version or the computer that you are using. There is a certain spec that you need in order for you to be able to run the program smoothly. This program is very heavy and it uses a lot of memory and a lot of RAM in order for it to run, only because the material that you're working with is very heavy. So therefore, in order for it to run smoothly, you need to have a certain spec. So you could certainly give them a call and they will be very helpful to tell you, what computer you should have as a minimum in order for you to be able to run the Blue Sky Planner fairly smoothly. So that's that. And so I have the Blue Sky Bio Planner. I open it up, and now we want to go ahead and bring our first case in here. So in order to bring the case in, you come into this file over here. It says start from patient CT scan, which is a DICOM images, which I have in the computer. So I click on it and a window opens up, and it just happened to be on this particular patient that we're going to work on. But a window opens up, look for the folder where the DICOM image is. This happened to be on my desktop, so here it says I change the patient's name to Pat, and data, and these are all your DICOM images. There are like 400 or 500 images per case, mandible and maxilla. Okay, and you could see a Blue Sky Bio logo next to it, and the reason for that is the computer recognizes that the program that can read this particular information, which is the DICOM images, you can open it up with the Blue Sky Bio. So anyway, you click on the first image that you have, the first cut, and then you say OK. Now another window opens up. Here it says, OK, is this your patient that you want to go ahead and use? And you say OK. And a window opens up like this. Now this particular window, it allows you to start eliminating areas and parts of the CBCT that you are not interested. And reason for it being is, if you're not interested, you could delete those sections in order for you to be able to run the program smoothly, to eliminate keeping heavy documents on your computer and clutter your computer for absolutely no reason. So you could see there's 3 windows over here, and these 3 windows have these yellow arrows. These yellow arrows allows you to go ahead and eliminate the portion of the CBCT that you are not interested. So we're going to work on this particular case on the mandible. So I'm going to actually get rid of the maxilla as much as I possibly can. So you don't want to get rid of too much, because you don't want it to impinge on the incisal edges of your opposing arch, the arch that you're working on. So don't get too carried away on eliminating too much. Now in this area, where the black area that you could see, this is airspace, so therefore you don't need that, so I eliminate that. Down here there's a little bit more airspace, so I eliminate that. Back here, a little airspace, I eliminate that. Now pretty much you have the mandible in here. Now if the patient was not in a proper position, you can change the position of the patient in a proper setting. And the position that you want to go ahead and keep is a parallelism to the floor. That's what you're looking to go ahead and do. Okay, so if you see that the patient is a little bit cockeyed, a little, turned, or a little, sideways or up and down, you can basically try to correct that yourself with these arrows. Okay, so once we have that, I have a little bit more over here, so I can just eliminate this. Actually, it went back to, once I start moving it, everything went back. So that's, I think, one of the default of this program, where it does not hold what you have done, and it just goes immediately to the default or the original. So once you have that, you click OK, and your CBCT is processed into your computer, and now you can go ahead and work on it. So this was the first video, and we're going to go ahead and make more videos, and I'm going to talk about the same case. So I hope that you like this video. This is how you process your CBCT into your Blue Sky Planner. Thank you very much.